And this is stratified squamous epithelium.
All right, here we go. Areolar tissue. Nice. There's a low mag. Let's go 100x. Things are coming in more clearly now. Well, that's fast. All right, 400. All right, it's pretty good. Let's do area of white balance. It's as bright as I can get it. It's good enough. Like, what is this strand right there? Collagen. What about those dark ones? Yeah, elastic fibers, and those are the fiber plus. Okay, so that's pretty easy. Adipose. It's like dirty. Yeah. All right, you can add low mag. I see the tiny bubbles. Let's go higher. This is 100. Ooh, that's nice. Let's see which one I like better. This one or 400. It's a little better. It's a little blue. It's about as good as I can get it. We'll go area white balance. Okay, I'll take a picture of this one too. I'll give you both of them. I'll give you both. All right, let's move on. That one, that one. reticular tissue. So look for black fibers. I think this is from lymph node. Do you see any black fibers? No. I see it, but you don't know yet. You got to go higher. So this is 100. Do you see black fibers yet? Not really. Let's go 400. Okay, you can start to see it now. Black fibers I was talking about. Scan around a little bit. All right, that's pretty good. I'll take a picture of that. Reticular tissue. Those black fibers are the reticular fibers of that tissue. Okay, I'll move on. Dense regular. This is tendon. Yes. All right, this is low. Let's go to medium, see what that looks like. That's pretty good. I'll take a picture of it. The fibers are running this way. You see that? Don't pay attention to that. That's an artifact when they prepared the slide. You're looking for the regular orientation of the collagen fibers. Densely packed, call it dense, regular, connective tissue. It's from the tendon, but don't call it tendon. That's the source. Call it dense, regular, connective tissue. So we're going to go to skin to look for the dermis.
Irregular.
What's that? Yeah, I'm on dense, irregular, connective tissue. So here's a lomag. On top we have the epidermis. Underneath is the dermis. So here's a lomag. What I'm going to do is, where I'm pointing, I'm going to go higher because this is the irregular collagen bundles there, densely packed. So this is 100x. Let's see what it looks like at 400. So I'll take a picture of that. And I left some of the epidermis in the picture so you can differentiate that this dermis is below the epidermis. So up here is epidermis. Down here, that's the tissue we're looking for, the dense, irregular connective tissue. And I'll, actually, let me increase the exposure a little bit. A little too bright. Okay, it's a little better. Let me give you one lower magnification as well. That's irregular connective tissue on the bottom. Okay, I'm gonna move on. That's skin. All right, the next one is elastic tissue. I got aorta. We're gonna look at the vessel wall there. Nice large lumen. You can see the black and pink tissue in the vessel wall. We'll get that in a higher view. We'll go to 400x. Let's see what I want here. I think the elastic content isn't enough. I really don't see any, actually. Let me get a different slide to look at. Excuse me, I'm going to get in here. These slides aren't working for me.
Yeah, that's the slides that he put up.
Here's what I do when I can't find a good slide. I cross it off the list. Forget it. Don't worry about it. Okay, we'll do a hyaline cartilage. Yeah, just cross it out. I can't find a good slide. Don't worry about it. Okay, hyaline cartilage. This is trachea, by the way. Let me clean this up a little bit. Right, the tracheal ring is right here. That's what you're looking for. So I'll put that into a higher magnification. This is low, here's medium. And then here's high. good. Take a picture of that. Hyaline Cartilage. So you have that frosted appearance. The cell type, the chondrocyte and lacuna, I'll just point to one. I mean, you see them all over the place, right? But the fibers, you can't make them out, but they're there. But the hyaline cartilage, the chondrocytes and lacuna are speckled all over the place there.
Where is C-shaped rings?
C-shaped rings. Mm-hmm. On the low mag. Well, we cut this tube. And what we did was, what they did when I didn't make the slide, but. They're not C-shaped. What they did was, you're looking at a cross section of a C-shaped ring. So all the C-shaped rings are like here, and they cut in this orientation. So you're looking at where they cut. So there's one cut there, one big cut there. So you see how big they are right there and there. But you need to know this on top, and you should have it memorized. This is ciliated pseudostratified columnar epithelial tissue with goblet cells. Okay. Maybe you don't have that memorized yet. Anyways, I want to move on to elastic cartilage. So let me give you a picture of Lomag so you can appreciate the whole organ. This is trachea. Boom, capture. Let's move on. Elastic cartilage. Side's a little dirty. This is from epiglottis. I'm going to show you 3 tissues here in addition to the elastic cartilage. Let me put the slide right side up. Here's a Lomag. So let me point out the 3 tissues I'll have you identify. The elastic cartilage, do you see the darkest tissue? The darkest tissue is the elastic cartilage. What are the bubbly looking tissue? Adipose. Top, the surface, that's the epithelium. This is a stratified squamous epithelium up here. So I'll take pictures of all of them because they're all on your study list. So that's a Lomag. Stratified squamous epithelium. That is correct. Let's go to 100. Let's go to 400, see what that looks like. All right, so I have 2 tissue types in frame here. I'll just kind of take a picture of that. And so on this picture, I could potentially ask you to identify the adipose. All right there. Identify tissue. Elastic cartilage, that's all you would say. Not elastic tissue, elastic cartilage. Chondrocyte and lacuna. So you can clearly see the cell, and there's a little space around it. That's lacuna. Okay, the space where the cell lives. All right. Let's look at the stratified epithelium. Let's keep it at this mag. We'll just go to the top. This is Well, you tell me. Isn't that the point? Yeah. I'm joking. I see many layers, so it's stratified. They look really flat, so it's squamous. Stratified squamous epithelium. Remember, you only consider the apical cells, right? These cells aren't so squamous, but they're going to replace the ones at the top. This is the epiglottis, so it protects against abrasion.
What is this?
Stratified squamous epithelium. It's all from the epiglottis. Yeah, you'll hear that a lot in this class. What is this? We go through so much material. Like, wait, what is that? I have to look around for the fibral cartilage on this one. Let's see. Ah, that's nice. So we're looking at fibral cartilage, and ooh, that's a good area. Let's see here. This is a low mag. Can't see much. Let me go to a higher mag. Doesn't stain very well. Remember, this is the one I'm looking for the zigzags. Let's see here. Man, not seeing it there. Thought I would. Let me pull back and go to a different area of the slide. Okay, I think we'll see it here.
Where is zigzag?
This is from the Intervertebral Disk, fibral cartilage. All right, this is as good as I can get it. I'll go with it. I don't quite see the zigzag, but I do see the layers of the annulus fibrosis. So it's good enough to work with. If you identify the cell type, you know it's cartilage. This is the chondrocyte lacuna there. But I do see the layers. I just don't see the zigzag orientation I was hoping to see. But that's life. You don't always get the perfect slide to work with. The chondrocyte lacuna is the cell type. I just got a couple more slides. Blood and bone. That's always like. What's next? Bone. I'll go over here for bone. I don't have one. That's a pretty good picture. Very dark. This is a 100X. I'll take a picture of the bone for you. Let's see what it looks like at 400. So this is bone. Let me point out where you're supposed to identify. The osteocyte is a cell. I think that's one right there. You can see that it's layered. And you see like the little tiny cracks? It's hard to point to. But it looks like shattered glass almost. And those are little canaliculi. These microscopic canals for the blood to diffuse through all the layers of bone tissue. All right, so bone, then blood. You gotta go to 400 ecstasy cells. This is 100X. I'm gonna scan around and try to get a purple cell in the field of vision so you can see a white blood cell. I'm going to scan around for a white blood cell. I don't see any here. And one little one. That's good enough. It's like a monocyte. So just white blood cell, red blood cell. Do you see the white blood cell right in the middle? The little purple guy right there. Right there. Bam. White blood cells are outnumbered 1,000 to 1. All right, let's take our break. I'm done. I got to the last slide. Come back at around 9:15, and you'll have lab time to study. I can start checking you off today.